who have hearing loss. According to a Johns Hopkins study, it's 1 in 5 Americans that have hearing loss, making it 65 million Americans with this unseen, underserved, leading disability that does affect your business daily with the hearing impaired customers and your employees. After all, hearing loss affects all. John Barrymon, a BBC TV star, decided to go deaf for the day by having silicone molds injected in his ears to give him a hearing loss range between 50 to 60 decibels, which here in the United States is technically not deaf, but classified as moderate to severe hearing loss. I greatly appreciate his description of this silent, invisible health and social condition. He said he felt isolated, fearful, exhausted from concentrating listening, was treated submissively, and felt a general loss of control. John said he could not order coffee. He couldn't talk to the taxi driver. He felt fearful walking across the street as he could not hear the buzz of the London traffic that he was used to, or the conversations around him, or even the footsteps to gauge where to walk. It took him 5 pushes on the intercom to be allowed into his own office because he couldn't hear, "Come on in." Then his office manager, Gavin, grabbed Mr. Barrymond's phone when he could not hear the numbers to make a return call and punched them in for him. This was shocking to John, so he said he quickly started to withdraw from people as it was easier to be on his own than to attempt conversation. This is a little of what 65 million Americans go through daily who have hearing loss. I know because I have hearing loss in the range that John experienced. Those with hearing impairments between mild to profound hearing loss are underserved and misunderstood. The market impact is huge. It's much larger than most people realize, with a spending power over $1 trillion. That's with a T. Money lost in productivity, poor customer service satisfaction. After all, there is a special way to communicate with the 20% of the population for retaining them and creating a culture of inclusiveness for 1 out of 5 of your customers and your loyal hearing impaired employees. By the end of this talk, you will walk away with strategies, and I mean walk in the shoes, to be able to identify the traits of the hearing impaired and what's needed to effectively communicate. Before we jump into those strategies, I want to tell you why I am so passionate about this work. I've had a 55% hearing loss since birth. I did not get my first set of hearing aids until after nursing school at age 22 years old, and probably would have continued on my special way of adapting, except for a life-altering event.